How are you, everybody? In this lecture, I will work out on two problems of math contest level as I told you last time. Let me read the problem first. Number 75, solve for x. 16 to the x power minus 4 to the x plus 3 power minus 49,152 equals 0. And the question number 76. Solve for n and r. N permutation of r minus 10 times r factorial minus 6 times n combination r plus 60 equals 0. Okay, let's work out. Most cases of three-term problems will be solved by factoring. So in this case, we have three terms, 16 to the x minus 4 to the x plus 3 minus 49,152 equal to 0. So we try factoring, but if you look at over here, the terms expressed differently. Okay? So we just rewrite this one. 16 to the x will be same as 4 times 4 and then x power, which is 4 to the second and the x. And then according to commutative property, we can switch around 4 to the x to the second power. And in a very similar way, 4 to the x plus 3 will be same as 4 to the x times 4 to the third, which will be 64 times 4 to the x. 3 to the third power is 64. Very obvious. Okay? Then the given question can be written as 4 to the x to the second power minus 64 times 4 to the x minus 49,152 equals 0. So here you can see 4 to the x will be kind of a known variable, say the y, okay? But instead of substituting y, we just use this one in this case because it's very simple. So 4 to the x equals 0. We have here huge number, 49,152. So in this case, instead of a trial, sometimes we better use quadratic formula given by minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. It looks a little longer calculation, but sometimes when you have this big number, you can use that one. Anyway, I already used a value I got after using this format. It is 4 to the x plus 192, 4 to the x minus 256. Okay? 192 times 256 will be 49,152. Okay, here. From here we set 4 to the x equal minus 192, but positive number to the any power doesn't make a negative value. So this case is gone. We have to throw away. Because we cannot get a real value. But this one again, we can factor again. As we saw over here, this one will be same as 2 to the x and 2 to the x. Okay, it's a very simple expression. I think none of you have trouble, right? So this one will be 2 to the x plus 16 and then 2 to the x minus 16. Same as here, this one again, 2 to the x equal negative 16. So no solution for the case. Now here, 2 to the x equal 16. Yeah, this one is not the algebra 1 level, okay? So I don't think I can show every detailed step, okay? You may not have any trouble. So 2 to the what power is 16? 2 to the fourth power is 16. So for this given questions, the solution will be x equal 4, okay? At the beginning, we thought it's really complicated, but actually not. Okay. Once we know how to rewrite into similar certain term, then not that difficult. Okay, now let's see next problem. 76. Are given by number 76, NPR minus 10 times R factorial minus 6 times NCR plus 60 equal 0. Now we have 4 terms. NPR, 10 times R factorial, 6 times NCR, plus 60. Once we have a 4 term, like most cases, we can factor by a grouping. If we group, 2 terms will come out similar one or same one. If not, we may try with a 3 term we factor, and then we can try, sometimes it's going to work out like that way. But in this case, we do here. But anyway, here as you see, NPR, R factorial, NCR, 3 different ones. So little trouble. So we try rewrite. NPR is given by the formula n factorial over n minus R factorial. And again, NCR given by R factorial n minus R factorial R factorial. Now, if you have any trouble, probably you can go my previous lecture, permutation. Okay? Then I show you very detailed how to derive formula, and then how can it work, in which case we use which formula, like that. All of them I explained. Okay, now, here what do we see here? In NCR, you times by R factorial each side, then this one and this one cancel, come out same as permutation, which means NPR will be same as R factorial times NCR. So this one we can rewrite R factorial times NCR minus 10 times R factorial minus 6 times NCR plus 60 equals 0. Now we see here little more close, right? We have R factorial here. And here we have a 6 and 6 times 10. So we have a common factor. So this one will be R factorial, we take out, then NCR minus 10 Okay, we factor out this one here. And here we have 6 and 60, the common factor will be 6. Then we have NCR minus 10 equal 0. Now we can see NCR minus 10, NCR minus 10 is a common factor. So we take out this one outside, and then NCR minus 10 so comes out here. Then we have inside R factorial minus 6 equal 0. Yeah, we have to solve for n and r. But here we have n and r, two different ones, but here is only r. So we try solve this one. R factorial is 6. R factorial, we try backward. Okay? R times R minus 1, R minus 2, all the way up to 2 times 1 make 6. Then we can see, okay, 1, 2, very next number will be 3. So, similar form here, right? All the way up to 1. So we can see R is 3. Means what? 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. So R equals 3. So we got one solution. Now, we put the NC3 equal 10. From how many number we choose 3, then 10 different ways are possible. Okay, very common case. A lot of exercise problem, they use this one. Okay? So, we try with the 5. If we don't get idea right away, then we go back to here, formula, okay? With the n, we use this formula. And then replace the r by 3. Then n factorial divided by n minus 3, and 3 factorial equal 10. And then you multiply backward, and then simplify, then you will get the idea. So here, for this question, the answer will be r equal 3 and n equal 5. If you need more exercise or problem, okay, you go to my website or my previous video. Okay, if you want to see my previous videos, try find the permutation and probability. Okay, then I will show you a lot of details and examples. But if you want to go with the paperwork, then you go my website. Can you see here? www.durkkim.n. That is a Korean version. You have explanation in Korean. But if you want to go with the English, then instead of a dot, you go .com. Okay? DURK www. Can you see here? Okay, you can see, right? Only difference is what? This is just com. This is just net. .net.com. I have two different ones so far. One is English version, and the other one is a Korean. Okay, see you next problems. Next time I will go over challenge math problem 77 and 78. I will go over these two questions next time. Number 77, solve for x to the log of x equal 100 times x. Okay, you need to review logarithm to handle these problems. Question number 78. So for theta, 2 cosine 2 theta minus sine theta plus 1 equals 0. For this problem, you need to review trigonometry double angle formula. Okay, thank you for your watching my lecture. Okay, bye. See you next time.